Chill, y'all better get a chair for this one because Larsa Pippen and her ex-husband Scottie were just named in a crazy lawsuit by a woman who used to be Scottie's side piece. This was revealed in an explosive $1 million lawsuit where the woman detailed the way that Larsa and Scottie completely traumatized and ruined her life. Now, if y'all remember, Marcus did dump Larsa a few weeks ago, but he went back for her again. Well, word on the street is he's thinking about dumping her yet again after he heard about these allegations because his father, Michael Jordan, was already against their relationship. And these allegations ain't gonna help him convince Michael that Larsa deserves to be in their family. Jill, things are not looking too good at all for her, and it looks like any chances that she had of convincing the Jordan family that she's wifey material just flew out the window. Okay, so as most of y'all already know by now, Larsa and Marcus have been trending all over the internet for the past couple of months for all the wrong reasons. A lot of people are not here for their relationship, and they feel like Marcus is making a very big mistake by being with Larsa, who's 16 years older than him. Aside from that, she is the ex-wife of Scottie, who is the biggest rival of Marcus's dad, Michael Jordan. Larsa also has a notorious reputation for being an opportunist. As if that ain't bad enough, she and Scottie are being sued for $250 million by Scottie's side chick for SA and repeated mental anguish. It all started a few days ago when Scottie's ex-girlfriend Chivette Valentine filed an explosive $250 million lawsuit against Scottie, Larsa, and Scottie's brother Carl. Chivette claimed in the lawsuit that the three of them caused her suffering for years. According to her, she was in a relationship with Scottie from 1987 to 1993, but the relationship ended after she was SA'd by Scottie and his brother Carl. This led to her having a son named Devontae. Unfortunately, Devontae passed away back in 2011 before he could even meet Scottie. She said after Devontae's passing, Scottie started using his connections to silence her by stalking and tormenting her, which she says caused her severe mental and emotional issues. At this point, Larsa was already married to Scottie and allegedly knew what was happening and was supporting Scottie to silence Chivette because if these allegations ever came out, it would definitely ruin his career, which means less money would be coming in for her to live the lavish lifestyle that she was used to. Larsa and Scottie got married in 1997, which was just a few years after Scottie and his brother mistreated Chivette. Now, once this news broke, people started dragging Larsa to filth for joining Scottie to mistreat an innocent woman. What made this even worse for her is that a lot of people were already side-eyeing her because of the fact that she has no problem dating Marcus, even though he's 16 years younger than her. Some people were even speculating that she was only with him for his family's money. As if that ain't bad enough, Larsa was married to Scottie Pippen first, who was Michael Jordan's teammate. At the time of her being married to Scottie, Scottie and Michael were very close, which means Larsa literally watched Marcus grow up and still shamelessly decided to be romantically involved with him. Their relationship received a lot of backlash from both the general public and several former NBA players who were all around when Larsa was still married to Scottie. For example, Jalen Rose expressed his disgust when he said, Larsa Pippen should see Marcus Jordan as more of a nephew than a mate.
This is why we do the podcast exclusives, so we can discuss things like Larsa Pippen. Because at first, do you know what? Everyone thinks that Scottie's so upset about Michael Jordan and what happened with him in the Bulls. But now I think there might be more to that because there are rumors and there's pictures that she is now, I'll say, hanging out with Michael Jeffrey Jordan's son, Marcus, and you don't need me to explain to you the history between Scottie and Michael.
But the best thing I can say for her is she should see him as more of a nephew than a mate.
And then there's TK Kirkland, who also said he didn't think they were good for each other, especially because of Larsa's very messy history with men.
I don't like her way of thinking. Her way of thinking is hard because she is a mother, right? and she moves carelessly.
However, despite everybody being against the relationship, Larsa was desperately trying to convince everybody that Michael was in support of her dating his son.
Michael Jordan and Juanita Jordan, and what did they say about the relationship?
You know, of course, I recently have met, I've recently been hanging out with them, but I don't really want to talk about them. I feel like it's not about, my parents or his parents. They're all happy. Our whole family's fine. I feel like it's more about like where I am, where he is. I feel like we're in a great place. We motivate each other. We're really happy being together. And I feel like that's the most important thing.
Well, have their blessing.
Yeah, I feel like we're great. Yeah, I feel like we've spent holidays together and it's good. We're in a great place.
But when Michael was asked himself if he was in support of that relationship, he explicitly said no.
So, Michael Jordan was out in France, and he's leaving, he's headed to his car, and somebody screams to him, Michael, do you approve of your son Marcus dating Larsa Pippen? And he kept it short and sweet. No.
After this very public embarrassment, Larsa and Marcus went quiet with their relationship a little bit before eventually sparking breakup rumors when Larsa unfollowed Marcus on IG and deleted all posts of him from her page. She also posted several cryptic messages to her IG stories that suggested that Marcus had dumped her. She said, "The man you choose to be your partner affects everything in your life. Your mental health, your peace of mind, your love inside you, your happiness, how you get through tragedies, your successes, how your children will be raised, and much more. Choose wisely." This breakup sent fans into a frenzy because some people were saying Marcus dumped Larsa because Michael cut him off financially after he decided to keep dating Larsa despite Michael being against the relationship. These rumors got fueled when people found out Marcus had actually been struggling financially for a hot minute now. See, back in 2022, Radar Online reported that he was being sued by American Express for defaulting on a $157,000 debt on his credit card. According to reports, he and American Express had reached an agreement for him to pay off the debt in installments by paying $10,000 a month. In exchange, they would drop the lawsuit. However, them $10,000 payments stopped coming through after he and Larsa made their relationship public. See, it turns out his father Michael was the one allegedly paying off the debts, but he stopped paying those as a form of punishment once Marcus decided to go against his wishes and keep dating Larsa. A source very close to the Jordan family said Marcus did not receive financial assistance from his billionaire father, who has cut him off financially. He also does not approve of Marcus and Pippen's relationship. But just when we thought they was over, they sparked rumors of them being back together after they were spotted spending Valentine's Day together just 3 days after their breakup. However, word on the street is Marcus is now considering dumping her again for good because he is not interested in being with her when she has her name attached to these types of allegations. It was already bad enough that he was dating the ex-wife of his father's nemesis, but after finding out what she and Scottie allegedly did to that poor woman, he don't want to be with her no more. Now, as usual, people have their own thoughts about this, and they dragged Larsa and Scottie for how terribly they treated Chevette. Like this person who said, "Wow, I love the courage everyone has in 2024. All that pain and suffering in silence, especially being SA'd and then having a deceased child. People in the industry are evil, same ones who claim to be God-fearing, and Larsa tarnishing and damaging a black woman is weird." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Larsa and Scottie getting exposed? And do y'all think this is gonna make Marcus break up with Larsa for good? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.